Hey everybody, it's Annika here. I thought I'd just do a little body review on my Mikhaila Leekeworld doll since I've had her for about a week now. It's just going to be a quick review because people have done far better reviews than I'll do. I'm going to link a couple of them just down there. Um, yeah, Lorti did a massive one, like where she did a three-parter about like everything, like down to the last T. So I'm gonna link those down there because they're fantastic for this doll, and that was kind of the thing that convinced me to get her actually. So yeah, this is my girl here. Sorry about the dolly nudity. The pants haven't come yet, because my flatmate hasn't brought them over yet. I just want to make like a sort of wee start. If you can see her eyes here, these are 16 um, millimeter eyes. She can wear 14, but I think they make her eyes look a bit kind of funny, and I prefer with the bigger pupils because they make her look a lot cuter. She is in the pure rose skin. There's the kind of grey. It looks grey on camera when you see her, but actually in photos it looks beautiful. Um, I'll just give you a wee close up of her face. I've not done a face up on her yet. She has the normal head cap system in at the back with the two magnets and the S-hook. I'd cut the things really short. She takes, now this is the thing for her, she can take anything between a USD and an MSD. USD can sometimes be a bit tight, so you have to kind of check the measurements, but in general she can fit one. Because I tried that out because a friend of mine gave me one to try out. So she can fit them, but just double check the sizing. Because on the Lutz website she says it's between a 6 to a 7, so obviously that can completely range it. Um, like the wig I've got for her here is your standard um, MSD wig, which is a size sort of 78, and it fits her fine. It's a bit kind of loose on her, but I think it would be fine when she gets a head cap, see? But if you want a kind of tighter fit, go for a USD and just double check the measurements. Um, as you can see and all know, this section here, sorry it's quite bright in here, this section here, the center section, is a USD size. The arms are at MSD, this section going down into the hips is an SD, and the leg length is an MSD. Now her feet I found a bit annoying. Her feet are an MSD, but some of the shoes that I've been getting for her are slightly too big, like as in a good couple of like centimeters, 2 centimeters too big for her. So I have been looking into getting her USD size shoes because they seem to be a closer fit for her, but I'm still checking into that. I'm getting some USD shoes from Miniwoo. I'm just speaking to the woman on eBay just now to see if I can get a combined shipping, and then I can try that. I can try those shoes out for her because they're super cute. If not, they're going to my USD anyway. Anyway, so just kind of about her movement. She can do down fairly well. Might sway her a little bit so she can do down. Oh, actually there. She can do it side to side. She can go up. She's very good at doing up, and she looks really cute when she does it. And she can just move side to side. She's quite squeaky. Another thing I've noticed about the doll is her lines, like from where she's been cast, are quite bad. Like they're really noticeable. In certain sections you don't notice it at all, but in others it's particularly prominent. So I'm going to look into maybe sanding her a little bit so she can, it'll just look a lot smoother. Her range of movement is fantastic. She doesn't, sort of stop you in any way. Her hands are beautiful, really well cast, very dainty. She is quite a kicky doll. This is one thing I've found is she does like to kick. Her range of movement is she can lean forward, but you obviously get this little bit here. It's fine for pictures. She can move back, which looks great, but you can see it a tiny bit there. And she can move side to side. So she can do lots of kind of cutesy poses. The hip thing. Now this is one thing Lorti talked about, was that you have to make sure, like when she's sitting it's fine, but often when you're pulling her leg down again, you have to kind of click it out and pull it back in because of the mechanism inside. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a kind of mechanism that stops you. It kind of clicks it into place so it holds positions better, which is good. But it can be a bit annoying because sometimes you have to kind of pull it out the socket like that and then move it. But it's just, I think it's just because of the shaping of it, because obviously because of the sort of jointing here, it's going to cause some problems. The knees are another thing. They've got a catch at the back. Sorry, this catch here, which helps you to keep her knee like that. But when it comes to actually putting the knee down, it sometimes does that. And Lorti talks about that too. So all you have to do is kind of slightly pull it out to clip it down. And it's just because of the way that they've done it, because you see at the back there. They've kept it quite sort of rigid. I think if you wanted it to be a lot smoother, you'd have to sand it slightly. I'm not too bothered. It's just a tiny little defect for me, so it's okay. Our feet have got good mobility. Side to side, hips, side to side, and they click into place so you don't have to worry about them. But she can be a wee bit kicky, so just be aware of that. That's the main sort of stuff about her. I mean, I can do another video about her again if people are interested. The one thing I'll talk about is her clothes. Now, what I've been doing is sort of getting things over the last couple of months, which has really helped because I knew she was on her way, so I kind of got her a couple of outfits. Like I got this from Den of Angels, because the trick with her is you either buy SD trousers and just cut them, which I'm getting a pair of shorts for her, so they'll probably fit her, like long shorts, and they'll fit around the hips fine. Or skirts, you need them to be SD skirts, and just keep that in mind. And buy her either USD tops, which fit her fine as tops, or um, get her MSD size tops, and they fit her just fine. But if you're getting her dresses, the trick is to make sure they're tight fitted at the top, so they fit the USD bust, but they flare out to accommodate the wider hip. This dress is perfect for it. I've also got a polka dot dress for her, which is in my cupboard, and I got her the full set for the Merlin of Merlin or something for Doll Zone, where you get like the little skirt and the full dress. That works perfect on her. Looks really good. Apart from the the sort of bloomers, the bloomers don't work on her at all because obviously they're not made for MSD. But I have kind of modified them a bit so they do fit her a wee bit, but they're still a bit kind of tight. So my phone's going off. Anyway, but in general, she's not too hard to dress, but just keep that in mind if you're planning to get her. But the body itself is beautiful. I really like this art body. Even my mum likes it. She's just kind of getting used to me being in this hobby. She still thinks they're Barbies, but never mind. But yeah, she's a beautiful doll. I would recommend her. I know that they're only taking sort of orders for like limited dolls and all that kind of stuff now. But if you can get hold of one of these bodies, totally do it. I have seen people doing hybrids on the heads. It's completely doable. So if you just like the body, don't like the face, you know, you can get them on Den of Angels quite cheap. Cheap, but relatively well priced for these dolls. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go now, but if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them, and hopefully I'll do a little, one with her having a face up soon. I'm hopefully going to be paying off my vampire doll a lot quicker than I expected because I'm getting a bit more money from work just now, which is fantastic for me. But yeah, I'm looking into also making an Alice collection order again because they've got a really good deal on. And I've found some fantastic stuff for both this girl and my others. So yeah, anyway, that's the end of the body review. If you have any questions, please ask me, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.